All right, so Brother Aisha Yar coming back at you with another video. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned is true from. Honor to all you brothers and elders out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and righteousness and sincerity. And today, I want to get into a topic called This is a Command. And the reason why I wanted to get into this topic is because, Jake don't understand how serious this matter is, man. You know, when somebody tells you to do something and they put bass in their voice, so to speak, and it's pretty much an order, you're supposed to follow that order, especially if it's from somebody with a greater power or a greater position than you. You can just feel the difference in the air these days, man. You can feel something is about to happen soon, You can just feel that, man, everything is still calm, but when you walk outside, man, those spirits come on you, You look around at the people and everything, and people getting upset. People are getting troubled and everything, A lot of things is happening, and pretty much, the Most High told, even though we know that the elect is going to be the ones to get saved out of this, but the Most High still told Israel as a whole to not take the chip. He told Israel as a whole to follow his commandments, statutes, and laws. He told Israel as a whole to separate yourself from this world, So when we go out there and we tell people these things, this is one of the reasons why it says in the scriptures, lift your voice up like a trumpet. Telling you, not asking you. We don't have that demon or that spirit of the so-called Jesus image that they put up, where he's just all nice and everything like that, man. He's smiling at you all the time. Like, no, this is not a game, man. Things are about to happen. And I think, like I said, I think about this when I wake up. I think about this before I go to sleep. This is the only thing that's on my mind, man. The only thing. Nothing else matters at all. Nothing else matters at all. I'm going through scriptures, and the Most High is literally telling you that if you don't follow these ways, he's going to destroy you. He's going to make sure you get trodden down. He's going to bring the wrath. There's going to be gnashing of teeth. You're going to have to get out of here through pain. That's not something that you should be looking forward to. We look forward to it because we know if we make our salvation sure, we examine ourselves and do what we're supposed to do all the way until we can't anymore, the Most High will look out for us, and that's where the faith kicks in. But Jake don't understand that, man. It be a lot of times, man, this is all I want to talk about. This is all I want to talk about, man. But you got to go to work, you got to do certain things, man. So now you got to put on the fake-ass smile, talk to people in certain ways and everything like that. But you really just want to tell them, like, hey, man, this is the time to wake up. This is the time to get right. This is the time to prepare yourself for the battle, And you can't. It's a spiritual war, man. Every day, man, Esau showing his horns more and more, Was the so-called white people according to the Bible, man. That's Esau, Edomites, And it's just been on my mind, man, So I just want to get a couple of scriptures, giving examples of the Most High giving commands. The Most High telling you to worship him. The Most High telling you to do these things. He said, follow me, not nothing else, man. Not nothing else, man. Nothing else. So I'm going to get right into it. We'll get Deuteronomy 4. and 39. And it says, know therefore this day, and consider it in thine heart, that the Lord, he is power in heaven above and upon the earth beneath. There is none else. Thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments, which I command thee this day, that it may go well with thee, and with thy children after thee, that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which the Lord thy power giveth thee forever. So he commanded you to follow his commandments, statutes, and laws, so it can go well with thee and your children, and you can prolong your days. That's what we're doing now. We're rehearsing the righteous acts, man. We already know it's certain things that we can't follow, that we can't do. We got to do things to our best of our abilities. But hey, if you can keep doing everything that you're supposed to do within your lifestyle, and you keep doing it, the Most High will prolong your days, and that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for him to prolong our days. We're hoping and praying that he gets us on the chariot. We're hoping and praying that he lets us see this world go down and see it come up on the first go round, man. Prolong your days. But he said, I command you. What happens when you part of the army and everything like that, and a captain commands his soldiers to do something? Sergeants command his soldiers to do something, and they get out of line. They kick them out, man. It's consequences and repercussions. You know? Be like, hey, man, this ain't no time for no games, no time for opinions. I told you to do something. Just like how it was when you was a kid and your parents told you to do something. Your parents told you, before I get home, make sure your room is clean. Before I get home, make sure your homework is done. What happened if you didn't? You got your ass whooped. And that's what we're going through now as a people. And that's why when you read these scriptures, yes, you're supposed to read them with the Most High speaking with authority, because he is authority. He is the authority. There's no other authority. Only Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is the authority. You know? The elect is going to have a great position as well. You know, we're going to be over the other Israelites, because the elect, the hopeful elect, are going to go through these things and prove themselves now. You know? But at the same time, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is the authority. He commanded all Israel. So if you want to buck up against this, man, and you didn't want to humble yourself, you didn't want to do nothing, well, the Most High got a surprise for you then. That's just the spirit I'm in, man. I wake up to certain things happening, man, and I'm just like, man, Jake is gone. So let's get the next one. 2 Thessalonians 3:3. All right. And it says, but the Lord is faithful, who shall establish you and keep you from evil. And we have confidence in the Lord touching you, that ye both do and will do the things which we command you. There go that word again. It said we have confidence. Confidence. And the Lord direct your hearts into the love of the Most High, and into the patient waiting for Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. Now we command you, brethren, in the name of our Lord Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, that ye withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly, and not after the tradition which he receiveth of us. For yourselves know how you ought to follow us, for we behave not ourselves disorderly among you. Yeah, and that's what we got to do, you know. We got, like I said earlier, separate ourselves from this world. Separate ourselves from people that's not doing right, man. You know? Because the more and more that you mingle, even among the 2/3, it tells you a lot in the scriptures, you mingle with the nations, you're going to do things that these other nations do. And it goes the same way with these 2/3. You mingle with these 2/3 all the time, guess what? You're going to start doing the things that they do. You're going to start going off. The Most High commanded you not to do that. You know? He commanded all Israel not to do that. Jake loves to mingle himself with Esau's world, though, man. And we see it. Soon as certain things is reopening, the first thing Jake do is go buy some $200, $300 shoes. Go buy about $200, $300 worth of weed. Having house parties all gather up, can't even fucking move. Even though in the summer they had the mask on while smoking. So you really was just trying to kill yourself. First off, you can't breathe. You had the mask on. Then you had all of that pollution, smoke in the air. You was just clogging your lungs up in all type of ways. You know? Jay can't even follow his so-called master Esau. Esau told you to stay home. Jake still can't do that. So you can only imagine if the Most High tell you to do something, they don't want to do it. But he commanded us to do it, man. It's a command, man. The Most High is scary. The Most High is scary, man. One of the things that makes him so scary is because you don't know what's going to happen to you if you don't try to follow him. At least, you get into a certain situation, you watch movies, they have enemies and everything like that. They make plans. They be like, okay, I know what type of man he is. If we do this and do that, we can overcome because, they know the man's weaknesses and strengths. The Most High does too. But the thing is, the Most High is not here. So when you walk outside, man, and you do certain things, and you think everything is all good, he can send them death angels to do something to you. You walk across the street, you thought you didn't see a car come out of nowhere and smack your ass. You thought it was all good. Hey, they be shooting on New Year's and everything like that. Oh, it's nowhere near me. Hey, he could guide them bullets so it can fall right down and splat on your head, man. That's how scary the Most High is. And that's only small examples, man, because we about to go through real hell when this place goes down. Real hell. It's not going to be a game, man. And I can't wait for it to happen. I can't wait for it to happen. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I meditate on this day in and day out because I pray to the Most High that he protects me from this, man. Because like I said, he's a scary spirit. He's a scary power. A scary power. Put that in your head. A scary power. Okay? Now let's get 1 Peter 4:17. For it says, for the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh. And if it first begin at us, what shall be the end of them that obeyed not the gospel of the Most High? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Wherefore let them suffer according to the will of the Most High, commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing as unto a faithful Creator. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that disobey not the gospel of the Most High? And if the righteous scarcely be saved, what shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Right. What's going to happen to the elect if they follow the Most High? It tells you. The elect get a reward, man. The elect going to receive spiritual power. The elect is going to get crowns. The elect is going to sit on the right hand side of Yahweh Shai. The elect is going to have the greatest order that ever was. 2/3. Oh, completely different. Completely different. Your crown is going to be bullets to your head. Your crown is going to be people trying to eat your brains because cannibalism is coming back. And it's going to be a way worse type of cannibalism. They're not going to give a fuck what type of the part of the body is. You might see Jay eating ears, eating lips, eyeballs, just like zombies did in movies. When zombies came and started eating people, man, hey, all of them gathered on one body. So, hey, that's going to happen. All of them gathered on one body. And they wasn't over here just trying to fight for where the meat was. They was just eating. Because because, hey, things like that can happen to you because you didn't follow the Most High's command. He told you what's going to happen. And he told you how? Through the prophets. Through the prophets. GMS camps are everywhere. And there's other Israelites that's everywhere, man. This word is everywhere. All across YouTube, all across internet sites. You can Google. You can Google this now because there's so much out there. So it's no excuse. He commanded you to do it. If you don't want to follow his commands, hey, this is some special surprises coming for you. So let's get the next one. 1 Peter. No. I just read that. Revelation 20:4. And it's saying, I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. Exactly. Because this was them that worshipped the Most High. This was them that didn't worship the beast. It tells you all through the scriptures, only worship Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And this mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip, radio frequency identification, they're going to put that in your right hand on your forehead. And that chip is going to contain everything about you. It's going to contain your identification. It's going to contain your medical records. It's going to have your social security number. It's going to have your money in it. Everything about you is going to be in that chip. This is Esau's way of being so-called efficient. This is Esau's way of tracking everything so he can make sure he overcome and feel like he's a god. Feel like he's the Most High. And tell you in the scriptures that Esau is going to try to be like the Most High through his technology. But what Esau don't understand is, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua help you create these things just so he can have prophecy come to pass and destroy you at the same time. Just like he's going to destroy these 2/3, man. Worship, obey, command, all of those words go hand in hand. When you worship, you follow. You're a servant. When you obey, you listen and do. When there's a command, you don't even think twice. You do what you're supposed to do. Are we not servants of the Most High? He told us to do certain things and we have to serve him. Used to offer offerings back in the old times. Is that not a way of serving? The prophets, is that not a way of serving? Everything goes hand in hand, man. Everything goes hand in hand. Everything's supposed to be to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. This is your life. If you're an Israelite, this is the greatest gift for you to know. That you're an Israelite, man. Every other nation has nothing but just sorrow and destruction and pain and just tears for a long time. For a long time. Israelites, hey, this should be the best thing. This should be the best thing, man. Because you know what your future is. Hey, and we telling you your future. Whether it's the hopeful elect or the 2/3. So it's just up to you to listen. We're going to go back to Deuteronomy 11:16. It says, take heed to yourselves and your heart be not deceived, and you turn aside and serve other gods and worship them. There go them words again, serve and worship. And then the Lord's wrath be kindled against you, and he shut up the heaven that there be no rain, and that the land yield not her fruit, unless you perish quickly from off the good land which the Lord giveth you. See? Which the Lord giveth you. Shut up heaven. Shut up heaven. Because he's going to give us a land flowing with milk and honey. We haven't received that yet. As soon as the Most High was trying to, We went against them as soon as we were saved with Moses. Went against them immediately. Immediately. You know? We haven't received that land flowing with milk and honey yet. Ain't nothing sweet with us, man. Nothing. We still under the curses. It's a lockdown and Jake's still dying from Esau's hands. And our own. All kind of reports still about Jake getting shot and killed in Chicago, man. Talking about 46 shot, 20-something dead, and they supposed to be at home. You still talking about gang banging? All right. Let me get one more. This is Romans 7:4. It says, "Wherefore, my brethren, ye also are become dead to the law by the body of Yahushua HaMashiach, that ye should be married to another, even to him who was raised from the dead, that we should bring forth fruit unto the Most High. For we were in the flesh, the motions of sins, which were by the law, did work in our members to bring forth fruit unto death. But now we are delivered from the law, that being dead wherein we were held, that we should serve in newness of spirit and not in the oldness of the letter." So when you get into this, man, you serve in the newness of spirit. Want to serve, worship, obey, command. All of those words go hand in hand, man. And that's what that's what we need to realize. Because like I said, man, the spirit, like I said, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Hey, there's going to be times of trouble. Jacob's trouble is coming, man, and it's coming fast. It's coming fast. Like I said, the Most High commanded you to get right. The Most High commanded you to follow his commandments, statutes, and laws. Okay? He didn't say, think about it, let me bring my point out, and then, you can debate with me, or you can research for yourself, and then if you think that you're ready, come into this, and then we can talk about it. No, ain't no talking about it. Ain't no talking about it. He shows you what it was, and he said, all right, get with it. So get with it. Let's go, man. Let's go. Because if you don't get with it, man, it's time to experience the worst hell ever, man. Because this is the last kingdom that's going to be ruled by heathens. So that means this place is going out with a bang, literally. Because because this place will be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. America is going to become the biggest desert on earth. Nobody will ever dwell here again. Only desert animals will be here. That's it. The Most High is bringing this place out with a bang, man. Millions of missiles. Yahushua and thousands to probably millions of angels is coming back. 144,000. It only takes one angel literally to destroy this whole earth. But he's bringing thousands, millions of everything to destroy this place, man. That's not a thing. That's not a thing to just be like, hey, man. Excuse me. That's not a thing you want to be a part of. You don't want to be in the mix of that, man. You want to be out of that. You want to be on their side. Kind of like Isaiah 4:1, when it says 7 women shall take hold of one man. And the reason that they did that is because they over here trying to find a way out. They trying to find some safety. Are we not the bride and Yahushua is the bridegroom? We're going to look at Yahushua as our safety. We're going to be just like those women, on his side, and he's going to protect us, man. He's going to protect us. We got to look forward to that. So like I said, the Most High commanded that all Israelites get right. We know that all Israelites is not going to get saved. At the same time, this is an order. This is a command to all Israelites. So let's get with it, man. Let's get with it. So I'm going to end it right there, man. Woke up kind of late today, so I gotta get with it with my regular life. But just going into here, I'm gonna say, call halal Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honest to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honest to all of you brothers pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. Salutations and shalom to the Akwath that's listening. And Lord willing, I'll be back with another legend. Shalom.